Hello there and welcome to Really Cool Excel. This video covers four simple functions, namely sum, average, max and min. Here's what they do. Sum is used to total a range of cells, either a column, a row or a block of cells. You can sum one range or a number of ranges. Average, as you would expect, will work out the average number of the range. Max, meaning maximum, finds the highest number, and min, or minimum, finds the lowest. Let's take a look at this example, where we can see a construction company's sales figures for 5 different types of house across the first 6 months of the year. First, in B7, we'll calculate the January total using sum, and I'll start off by explaining how to do this manually, then I'll show you a quicker method. Click in B7. Now, all formulas in Excel start with an equals sign, which tells Excel that you're building a formula rather than typing in text or numbers. When you type equals, a few things happen on the screen. What you type will appear in the cell. The formula bar also opens and shows you exactly the same thing. And to the left of the formula bar, a tick and a cross appear. Now I'll type the name of the function, i.e. sum. As you type, you'll see that all the functions in Excel that begin SUM are listed underneath. We don't need any of these, so we'll just ignore them for now. Then we have to separate the function name from the range we're working with by typing an open bracket. Next, specify the range. Click the first cell B2, then type a colon. The colon stands for the range between, and Excel puts B2 again till we enter the second cell in the range. I can enter B6 by simply clicking that cell. Now you can see the range is highlighted with a moving border, sometimes called marching ants. In any Excel formula, the number of open brackets must be balanced up by the same number of close brackets. That's the formula created, and to finish it off, you have options. You can hit your Enter key or you can click the tick. It's your choice, but I'm going to click the tick. It's just a tad more reliable. And there we go. The answer is 13. I'll give you a minute to site check it if you like. I know you want to. To prove it's worked, I'll change one of the January figures, and sum recalculates the total. I've shown you that method so you can understand how to build a formula just by typing it in. But we do have some other options, so let's delete the total and look at a couple. Back on B7 again. Another method is to use the Insert Function button, here. I'll click it. The Insert Function dialog box will help us to build the formula with the minimum of input from us. You'll see here that the dialog box is showing us the most recently used category, and on my list, sum is visible. On your list, on your PC, it might be there too, in which case just choose it. But what if it's not visible? Well, up here is a search box, so type sum in here and click Go. Excel will show you all the functions that have anything to do with sum, and as you might expect, sum is at the top of the list. It's already selected. The description is here to prove it's the right one, so click OK. As before, Excel builds the formula in the cell and in the formula bar, and this time it makes a guess as to what you want to sum, based on the fact that there are numbers in the cells above. The formula is correct, so click OK. And we'll test it again to make sure. Now for the final option for this lesson, and probably the simplest. I'll clear the result again. Up here on the editing group is a symbol called sigma. after the Greek letter. Just click it, Excel automatically builds a formula for you, and all we need to do is check it's calculating the correct range, then click the tick. Job done. A quick test to prove it, but we know it's right by now. So that's how to create a sum formula. I know that took a little while as we worked through it all, but now we can quickly use the same methods to build average, max and min formulas for the same range. To calculate the average figure in B8 equals average, open bracket, use the mouse to select the range B2 to B6, close the bracket and tick. Change a figure to test it's worked. The total changes too, of course, and so does the average. Now to find the highest number and put it in B9. Click Insert function, use the search box to find max if it isn't in your most recently used list, but I've got it here. Check the explanation and click OK. You'll notice this time Excel's taken a guess on what you want to max, but strangely is offering B8, which is completely wrong, so overtype it with B2 to B6 as normal, and OK. Test it, change one of the numbers to something higher than the current highest number, and again it works. Finally, to find the lowest number and put it in B10, back up to the editing group, click the drop down next to sigma. Notice while you're here that average and max are available from here too. Click min. Again, Excel offers us an incorrect range. Another place we can edit is in the formula bar. Change to B6 again and click the tick. And there's the lowest number in the range. I could test it, but I don't think I'll bother. I'm confident the formula is correct. Before we close, let's take a look at the spreadsheet, because we also need to populate these cells with sum, average, max and min formulas. So here's a super fast trick. Select all 4 cells with the formulas we've just created, move your mouse to the bottom right corner, and when it changes to a black cross, click and drag the cross over to the right till all the blank cells are covered. Now let the mouse go and, hey presto, you've just replicated all the formulas automatically in one click. And to prove it's definitely worked, I'll select some cells and you look at the formula bar. So that's sum, average, max and min, created in 3 different ways and using a variety of editing options. I'll leave you now to go off and experiment, and if you'd like more practice, download the associated files from the website. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you again next time.